And our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jackson, and it's Stewart in at the center. And for Cleveland, they've got LeBron James. Karis LeVert is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley. And it's Giddey in at the 3. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Pass to Bay. Jackson with it. LeVert defending. Grant kicks to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Good from Cunningham. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And so he makes both from the line. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Just 4 to shoot. And the shot is good.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And stolen by LeBron. Inside, LeVert, and he slams it one-handed.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
First team foul.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Karis LeVert, 1 shot.
What's up? Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Bay. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart finds Jackson. Shoots over LeVert. Mobley with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. The pass to Cunningham. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Count that one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burn.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Garland. Stewart passes to Grant. Pistons passing it around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Cunningham gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the dunk by James.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Bay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Baseline jumper, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland, down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Here's Cunningham. Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Pass to Bay. Now here's Jackson. Here is Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3. That one doesn't drop. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland attacking. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
LeVert the pass to Garland.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. From 10 feet out, here's Stewart. That's tipped. Now Mobley. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Here's Grant and the rejection by James.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. He's in the area. You can't throw up anything lazy.
LeVert the pass to Garland. Here's Giddey. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Bay passes to Grant. Can't get it to fall.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this. Quarter.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Your Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, Isaac Okoro, Kevin Porter Jr.
LeBron against Jackson. LeBron with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. And they double up James. Shot clock at 3. Here's Porter. Oh, that's blocked. Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's James. There's the drive.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 11. Cunningham passes to Grant. Here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Floats it up for Grant.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Jackson against James. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Josh Jackson.
Kelly Olynyk, Hamidou Diallo.
LeBron is doubled. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Kevin Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Diallo taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're leading by 8.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Cavaliers shoot their second and third free throws tonight.
Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lee's checked in for Cunningham. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Lee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the wing right side. Stewart down low. Working on Thompson. And Stewart gets it to go.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. James with it. Diallo's there. LeBron passes to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And they double up LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Great open look there. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trailed by 11. Lee outside. Pass to Stewart. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Diallo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And boy, you got to hand it to Kevin Love. Opening up about mental health, helping to raise awareness on a subject that affects so many around the globe.
Yeah, I think both Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan, from the player's standpoint, did a great job of shedding light in that area. But Adam Silver who went to a conference and talked a lot about what players are dealing with and how the stresses of social media and the pressures of playing are wearing on them. The league as a whole, players, management, and the commissioner himself have done a great job of providing this kind of safe environment for players to be courageous enough to step out and say, I need help.
Now here's James. Porter, no luck. Now here's Diallo. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. There's the pass to Stewart. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. LeBron with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland leading by 12. Takes the three. Drains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Lee kicks to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Grant outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Grant gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 7.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
The kick out to Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the dunk by Grant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James. The amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Passes it to Grant. Now Stewart. Olynyk trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Love trying to break loose. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 13 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back.
Oh!
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
LeBron with the block. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Grant. Lee against James. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
On the floor for Detroit, Diallo out there with Lee. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Grant in at the small forward. Lee gets the bucket.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Garland. He takes it in. A slam dunk by Garland.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Pistons trail by 16. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Grant dishes to Lee. Floats it up for Grant. It's deflected. Garland the pass to Giddey. Rebound Detroit. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now Diallo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Garland left side. From down in the low post. It goes. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lee outside. And Grant now top of the key. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Thompson. Detroit also making some changes. Bay comes in for Grant, and it's Cunningham in for Saban Lee. Good on both. Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bay. Can they get it? The shot off that time, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Stewart kicks to Bay. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Stewart. Back to Bay. Clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Stewart trying to get open. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Diallo. The pass to Mobley. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Olynyk the pass to Cunningham. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Mobley kicks to Garland. Passes it to LeVert. Here's Giddey. Back to LeVert. Dishes it to Mobley. It's blocked. Cunningham with it. He's got 9. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 12.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Giddey. Back to LeVert. Garland looking it over. Down low. Mobley. It's good. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Cunningham. It's blocked. And they get it back. They swipe it. Now Cleveland moving it up. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
LeVert against Bay. And here's LeVert. 32 points for him last game against Denver. Drains it from beyond the arc.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Diallo inside. LeVert defending. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
LeVert from outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Garland. Now here's Bay. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Giddey. He's defended by Bay. The tray. Drills it from outside. Giddey's got 8 points.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Pass to Bay. Going inside. The shot's good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's LeBron. He's got 15. Driving in, and James throws it down.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Over to the wing. Here's Cunningham. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Love with the buckets.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Now Cunningham. 14 points for him. Outside Jackson. The baseline J. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by LeBron.
It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Steps back and shoots. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. James looking it over. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 22 points.
You can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
Love against Olynyk. Cunningham with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. He's got 25.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Cunningham. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And LeBron throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside for Jackson. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The kick out to Porter. LeBron against Jackson. Love. And the rejection by Jackson.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. For the Pistons, Grant, he's checked in for Stewart, and Lee's subbed in for Bay. Five to shoot. The drive by James. There's Porter with the three. Detroit with the rebound. Lee outside. And there's the pass to Cunningham. And here is Grant. On the wing, Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. James covering. 6 on the shot clock. Lee outside. Will it go? The shot that time, not on target. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And they double up James. Cleveland moving it around. Over Lee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Pistons ball.
"12 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Jackson. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Wanting to become more consistent as a threat, especially from the mid-range. Nice to see Josh knock that down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. It's been quite a night so far for him. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace. If they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you... say, LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got LeVert. LeBron James is out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert kicks to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Cunningham looking it over. Bay with it. He's picked up by James. Grant outside. Takes it off the glass. Grant's got 11 points.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3 ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Passes it to James. Outside Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 14.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Bay. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good from Grant.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Mobley misses. The Pistons shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Garland against Bay. He kicks to Jackson. Pass to Grant from the arc. Mobley with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Giddey. He's got 10. 4 on the shot clock. Garland dishes to James. It's good. LeBron's got 29 minutes.
LeBron James just plays with so much ease, even with the shot clock winding down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Cunningham. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The pass to James. Back to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Passes to Bay. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Bay, trying to get something going. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
For your Cavaliers.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. For the Pistons, Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Joseph in for Jackson. LeVert hits both of them. Here's Joseph. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Kicks to Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Karis LeVert. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And so it's Cleveland with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Giddey. Here's LeVert. He's guarded by Diallo. And the pass to Giddey. Garland with it. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Stewart with the steal. The feed to Joseph. Here's Garland. Passes it to Giddey. Mobley with it. Stewart on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giddey the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Joseph finds Stewart. Diallo with it. Pass to Grant. Inside. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Grant.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
A drive by Garland.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Cunningham passes to Grant. Poked loose. Stolen by Garland. Driving the lane. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, just making his way through every part of that defense. Drives in, gets contact.
Grant outside. Over LeBron. And the rejection by James.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I love how tenacious LeVert is. Fantastic job just knifing inside and forcing the D to react.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
2.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Detroit. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Garland. That one drops for him. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. It's LeVert with the drive. Here's Giddey. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Out to the right wing. Here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. LeVert against Grant.
How about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Grant outside. Here's the teardrop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Detroit.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Mobley wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 12 points for Evan Mobley.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That one goes in.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Grant against LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Pass to Mobley. LeBron against Olynnyk. Now the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here is Mobley. 14 points for him. Ron right side. He kicks it to Mobley. That one falls. Mobley's got 16 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
LeVert against Joseph. Passes it to Diallo. Fires from 14. The Cavaliers pull it in. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes.
Joseph, the pass to Olynyk. Takes a three. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Mobley kicks to James. And stolen by Diallo. Joseph down low. Guarded by Garland. It's good. Joseph's got his third bucket of the night.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Olynyk against LeVert to the middle and stolen by Diallo. Pass to Grant to the paint. Here's Olynyk. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. James against Olynyk. Mobley misses. Pistons shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And the three ball is good. Joseph's got 9.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert.
Cleveland foul. Darius Garland. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Corey Joseph taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Joseph drops them both. Here's Garland. 19 points in the game. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Trey Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Lee in at point guard. Here's Olynyk. And that's collected by Love. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. With the drive and the reach. By Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Pass to Olynyk. Banked in off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. That's down the hatch. That's one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Garland against Lee, and Darius Garland picks up the foul.
That's his third personal
And that'll
foul.
be his third foul so far. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland.
For your Cavaliers.
Here's Lee, outside Joseph. And no good. Good D by Thompson. Okoro passes to Thompson. Bucket is good. 6 points for Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Cleveland with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Porter dishes to Okoro. Trying to get open is Thompson. A nice shot by Okoro.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And finished off by Porter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And Olynyk kicks to Lee. Joseph looking around. 5 on the clock. Back to Lee. From the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And there's the pass to Olynyk. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Jackson passes to Lee. Passes it to Joseph. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's a Okoro. It's blocked. And they recover it. Back to Love. It's stolen by Lyles. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So for the Pistons, Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. Rodney McGruder comes in for Corey Joseph. And Hayes subbed in for Saban Lee. Down low, here's Stewart. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Okoro's shot is off.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Magruder. Pass to Stewart. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Magruder with a good read that time.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now here's Okoro for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Osman. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And, well, Detroit shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Stewart. Over Thompson. Stewart misses. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-6 run. Porter passes to Osman. Love deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Porter. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. And that's good. Kevin Love for 3.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Now Jackson. The pass to Magruder. And here's Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Right wing. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Love with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Pass to Hayes. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Love with a wide-open look. Another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Inside. Miles kicks to Stewart. Pass to Jackson. Good D by Love. Well, Cleveland shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And that one's good by Porter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the inside. And there's the bucket from Magruder. Magruder's got his first 2 points of the night.
6'4", Magruder out there, comfortable on the inside, had enough room to get that one to go.
Here's a Okoro, and another three for Cleveland.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Stewart down low. It's up against Thompson. Porter with the steal. Now here's Okoro, covered by Hayes.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Hayes the pass to Stewart. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Stewart's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Okoro dishes. Wow, hammering it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for LeBron.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Osman. And another three for Cleveland.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Osman to the right side. Three-pointer, and that falls.
Guys, he's going one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.